Thank you very much, Transport Secretary Jimmy Bautista. And also like to acknowledge House Speaker, Speaker of the House Martin Romualdez, Excellences of Diplomatic Corps Labor and Employment Secretary Benny Lagesma, and the Marina Administration, Attorney Hernani Fabia, fellow workers and government partners in the private sector. Other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I'm honored to join our industry experts, various government institutions, and key stakeholders as we conduct this year Philippine Maritime Industry Summit and the present Maritime Industry Development Plan or MIDP for 2028. I recognize the Department of Transportation and the Maritime Industry Authority for spearheading this important and timely event and for taking a huge leap forward in making the country maritime industry even more globally competitive through the MIDP 2028. Through this development plan, which was formulated by the Marina and the DOTR, in coordinating with relevant government agency and key stakeholders, we will achieve our two core objectives. First, to ensure the development and expansion of the Philippine merchant fleet. And second, to ensure the advancement of a future-ready maritime human capital. Specifically, this plan covers 8 priority programs, and ranging from enhancing maritime transport, safety and security, promoting environmental sustainability, implementing digitalization, modernization, upgrading, and expanding domestic and overseas shipping industry, including the local shipbuilding and ship repair industry, promoting a highly skilled and competitive maritime workforce, and adopting effective and efficient maritime administration governance system. In addition to this, the MIDP will establish a system that aims to lessen the detrimental impacts of both natural and man-made eventually. As we all as to prepare for the future and the contingencies that may affect the sector. It is my great pride to report to you that the Philippines is the world's primary source of maritime manpower, consulting 25% of the global seafarers, being in a total of $6.71 billion in remittances in 2022. With that being said, I love the commitment of our Filipino seafarers to bring honor and pride once again to our country. They do this providing quality services across the globe and contributing to our nation-building efforts. I extend my gratitude as well to officials and members to our domestic, overseas shipping, shipbuilding, and ship repairs sectors. As of 31 December 2022, there are nearly 16,000 registered domestic ships flying the nearly 1,300 inter-island shipping routes across the country. Similarly, there are almost 100 Philippine-registered overseas ships that yielded 30.75 million pesos in tax collection in 2022. With regard to the local shipbuilding and ship repair sectors, as 2021, there are 116 Marina-registered shipyards across the country. Given that the Philippines is a maritime nation, I believe that it's time for us to make the maritime industry once again a top priority. While we already hold a dominant position in the world of global shipping, I certainly believe that we can do more, especially here at home. We already hold the most vital ingredients to success, which is seafarers. All we need to do now is ensure that we harness their knowledge, make use their experience, and mobilize our local industries to build an even stronger domestic maritime industry for the benefit to our people. So encourage all government institutions and key stakeholders to collaborate, to cooperate, to ensure the continued growth and development of extremely important sector. I also urge all concerned agencies to pursue a whole of government approach of effectively implement the MIDP 2028. As we all continue to communicating with member states of the International Maritime Organization and the European Union Committee on Safe Seas. As the leader, I assure you that the administration will give its unqualified support in your aspiration of building a Philippine maritime industry that will be looked upon with administrating by region and the rest of the world. Together, let us synergize all efforts and harness the potential of this event and MIDP 2028. This to provide better opportunities for our fellow Filipinos to build a more progressive, sustainability, and resilient maritime sector. Thank you. Mabuhay tayong lahat. At magandang hapon sa inyong lahat.